Welcome back to Yarny. Today we're going to make a nice, quick, and simple crochet and chat with us. So we're basically working on planters, actually two different planters, and I'll let John explain his project because he's actually pretty far along.
Yeah, so we'll do a quick crochet and chat, but my project has been the culmination of about 3 or 4 evenings. So I'll hold it up here so you guys can see it. And it's really coming along well. What do you think so far?
Yeah, it's looking really, really nice, and especially for you who don't crochet a lot like me, I feel like it's coming really nicely.
Yeah, because you're crocheting, I'd say, every single day. And I'll pick this thing up, do a couple rounds before bed, just kind of to like get off the phone and de-stress the mind a little bit. So anyways, I just want to say if you guys haven't watched our latest yarn haul, go ahead, watch that. And the yarn I'm using here is Lion Brand Cover Story Lazy Days. So this one here, and hoping the camera picks it up, I'll even try to get it for you guys. So
Really nice yarn.
super nice yarn. I will link it down below. This one here is in pale gray. So I'll link the pattern down below as well because I'm following along someone else's pattern online and it's been great so far. I've been using the linked double crochet stitch on this one.
It's a new stitch that we both learned just for this, right?
Yeah, it is. Because you definitely helped me on this one to like at least get it going.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I'm gonna look to do another 3 rounds or so I can really get a bit more height out of this planter. And what do you think we'll put in this one? I know we have a couple of plants around the house, so what do you want to put in this planter, Christine, when we're done?
I guess some snake plants would look really nice. Because they're very easy to take care of.
Yeah, because
I don't like when we have plants and then they just die off.
yeah, and you know how I've done with a couple of the plants. So I've had a couple house plants in the past, and they seem to struggle. It depends really like which one it is.
Yeah, it's a little difficult to take care of plants, I guess inside.
But the snake plant in general has seemed pretty easy. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm over here like pulling stitches, I think. So
Okay. I guess we can let John try to figure out his stitches.
I just gotta get it going a bit here. I was like, yeah, there we go. Perfect.
I guess I can talk a little bit about what I'm doing. So uh, I'm gonna be honest, this project is a little bit of a fail. In the sense that my base here is a little wonky. It's not fully flat, and the reason is actually I'm using two ball of yarn, a dark blue and a light blue, because I thought it would look nice as a combination. And to be honest, the mix of color, I feel like it's pretty nice. And this is the yarn by Bernat Maker. So it's like a t-shirt yarn. I really like the texture because compared to acrylic, because the acrylic yarn just kind of split when you crochet versus the t-shirt yarn and even the yarn that John is using, it's so easy to work with, right?
Yeah, I love this one because
Yeah.
this is like the easiest yarn I've definitely worked with. So if you're getting stuck out there on any acrylic yarns or anything, I would definitely say give this one a try. Not associated with them at all, but Lion Brand's Cover Story Lazy Days. You will be happy if you want an easy yarn to work with.
Yeah, and I think it's very easy to just use this type of yarn to learn because you can see the stitches pretty clearly. And as I mentioned, it doesn't split, so it's really perfect. And then I guess my mistake was that since I mixed two ball of yarn together, um, I used a crochet hook that was too small, and so I think my stitches were too tight, and so then sometimes I guess that happens. So then my base is not fully flat, but I think once I add height to it, and I put a plant in it, nobody's going to notice. So I just decided to continue instead of unravel the whole project. And I'm actually doing just simple double crochet stitches. And I guess we'll see. It's a little smaller, definitely much more smaller than John's project. So I actually don't know if it's going to fit. I guess maybe like,
If we do a small plant, I really like the use of two colors though so far. It's not
yeah,
something I've tried, but it's like
you think?
it's a cool look. Yeah, I think I haven't used the two.
No, I mean, you
The
think it's like decent looking? I mean, not the shape, but
yeah,
I guess the
shape is
color.
a bit wonky there, but I do think the shape on this yarn that I have is like holding up. It's just very uniform. So
This
like
is great. This is like really, really good. But yeah, this is a little ugly, but I guess I'll continue working on it just to see the end product. What also happened was when I started going, adding height to the planter, I guess there's just too many stitches. So then it wouldn't go up. And so then in my second row, when I started to going adding height, I decided to decrease the amount of stitches, which is why we see like these little bumps coming out. And then like my middle here is like smaller. Anyways, just might be a fail, but I'll just continue working on this.
hmm. Yeah, so if you guys like a little bit of this style of video, so a bit more relaxed while we're doing a little bit of crochet and not so much the tutorial style,
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
let us know because we're happy to hang out and
Yeah, and we're happy to just crochet and chat about anything, any topics that
basically,
you would be
yeah.
interested in hearing.
So,
Um,
but yeah, I guess let's talk a little bit about like how we got into crochet, maybe. So, I think,
okay.
how did you get into it?
For me, actually, it was, I want to say back 3 years, yeah, 3 years ago. And I was actually at work, and my coworker at the time brought in a nice little plushy toy. And I had never seen, I didn't know what crochet was before, but it was really nice. So it's like an axolotl. I actually don't know how to pronounce it. Axolot? Those I think maybe looking like a lizard. I don't know if you know that little animal.
I've never heard of it.
So we can put a picture of this
We're gonna have to.
axolotl, or let me know how to pronounce that. So it was really nice looking, and then I just asked her, "Oh, what is this?" And then she said, "Oh, it's a crochet axolot." I can't even remember how she pronounced it. And then I just touched it and looked at it. I'm like, oh, this is really nice. And I asked her where she bought it. She said, oh, someone is making these.
Oh, I remember like the look of it now. Like I remember the look of it
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
So that's where I got really intrigued. I'm like, wow, people can actually make these at home. So then I started looking into crochet, and then I decided to go into the store to grab, I guess, a ball of yarn. And I had never even touched a ball of yarn before, never did any knitting. So I started looking into tutorials and reading online how to crochet, and I just started from there and then got into amigurumi, and now here we are.
Yeah, and a little bit about myself. So I am not crocheting every single day like Christina, but I can tell you in the evening she is always crocheting. So I got into crochet because my mom had some mohair yarn laying around.
Very nice.
And I think I was just up visiting at the time and
Yeah.
just getting into crochet right after Christina or something. So I did my first snake pattern with the mohair yarn. It came out really good. But gosh, that was an expensive yarn to use to make a snake. I didn't really know it
Yeah.
at the time because I didn't really know like what the value of some of these yarns could be. And this was like I think it was like hand dyed and it was like super warm. And so I'm over there making a snake with it. But
As a first project, like a
Yeah.
test project,
Yeah.
we're using super expensive yarn. I wonder what your mom was thinking.
I think she was just happy someone was using it, to be honest, at the time.
Yeah,
'cause,
that's really nice.
So yeah. But anyways, guys, I do want to show you a little bit of progress just since I started the video. So I think I had a couple rows past the stitch marker, um, but I'm kind of halfway around here on the first round. So um, yeah, you can see.
Yeah, the good thing about this yarn is like since it's big, it's so fast to work projects.
So I have this stitch marker here. My backside's a little bit ugly, so we can't show you. I can't show you that, but you can see here a little bit of the height difference. Yeah, there's the round.
Yeah.
So it's coming along really nicely. And like I said, I like to do this before bed and just get a row, at least a row in or something when I can, because it's really nice and relaxing, as you guys probably know. So
Yeah, because when you crochet, you don't even think about anything. You're just
kind of like doing
yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a nice little activity.
So I guess in terms of going forward, so I'm gonna finish this up, guys. And so in the next video, I hope to give you an update on,
progress.
yeah, basically on the progress.
Maybe
Like,
it's going to be completed. We don't know.
that's my goal. That's my
Okay.
goal. And so then I will be working on something else to show you guys.
And for me, I do hope I will be finished by the next video. It is a smaller yarn, so it is going to take me a lot more time. And I do hope that it will not end up in a complete fail, and we will be able to make something out of it, to be honest.
Probably not, but you're the quickest crocheter, so I know you'll be done probably by the next video. But I just want to say, like, if you kind of crochet a little more infrequently or you want to get a project done quicker, again, I can't say like how nice, like I love working with this yarn because it's like you get a really visual effect of like getting so many stitches in and the height and everything, but it's not as tedious as like I'll tell you, like when I started out on that acrylic yarn, like man, the way we've like came over since then, it's like
Yeah.
I just
it's night
do
and
acrylic.
day. Like if I was a beginner again, I would recommend myself to look away from acrylic. Well, I would use acrylic to kind of practice some stitches, but to make project, I would definitely try to use, bigger yarn and then this nicer type of yarn because it's just the projects are just amazing and you don't feel like you're working on the same thing for ages. So I guess we're going to just keep working on our planters and leave you guys for now, but we will be seeing you soon.
Yeah.
And we really hope you enjoyed this type of video. And if you do, please don't forget, hit the like button.
Hit the like button. Let us know if you liked the video, and we will see you soon.
Yeah. See you.
See you.